Okay, so now it's time for the keyword research part. We decided on our niche. We know that the niche is going to be profitable because we looked at the profit margins and we found the niche with low supply and high demand. We also did the outline. We sent it to the ghostwriter. We paid for a quality ghostwriter, so we know that we're getting some quality work done. But we need to make sure that we pick the correct title and subtitle and make a nice description. But most importantly, we need to make sure that we index for the correct keywords. Because like we said in the theory video, if we index for the correct keywords, then Amazon can show us in front of the correct people. And if Amazon does that, then we make a bunch of money because our book is really good. But how do you find these keywords? Let's change the niche for now. Let's go for a train book for kids. Let's see if there's anything that comes up. Train book for kids. So I'm going to go down, and we know that train book for kids is one of our keywords. If I press space, Amazon should show us even more keywords related to that keyword that we just typed. So I press space, and now we see a bunch of keywords. So if we're making a train book for kids, and we did the niche research, and we did all the outline, and we know that it's going to be a good niche to sell, now we're trying to find the keywords for that niche. So we know we have train book for kids. I'm going to go here, open up a new sheet, and I can start typing train book for kids. Next one, train book for kids ages 4 to 8. Now, if we are actually publishing a train book for kids and that's our age range, then that's what we're going to put, 4 to 8. So it is ages 4 to 8. Next keyword, we have train book for kids 3 to 5. Now, if we're publishing 4 to 8, it also counts for 3 to 5 because that just means it's now 3 to 8 until 4 to 8. So 3 to 5 also works. So let's go train book for kids, but this time there's no ages, it's just 3 to 5 because that's the keyword that shows up. We have 8 to 12 and we have 2 to 4. If it applies for 2 to 4 year olds, then you can add it. But for us, it doesn't. Train coloring book, we're not selling a coloring book. Train activity book, we're not selling an activity book. And how to train your dragon, that's copyrighted, that's a film. So we can't do that either. So what if we just type in ages? Then we have trains book for kids ages. So since there's an S, it's still going to index for trains and train. Amazon is smart enough to put the S or to not put the S. Here we have steam train coloring book for kids ages 4 to 8. Let's try steam train. Steam train book for kids. So if there's steam trains in our book, we can add steam train book for kids. There's another keyword. So these are our main keywords. Now let's go train book for kids and see if the title of the books that are our competitors have different wording for train. So right here, if we go here, instantly I see all about locomotives and rail cars for kids. So now we can search locomotive book for kids comes up. There's no ages, so this is a very specific keyword. But since it comes up and since we can also find the word in a competitor, and this competitor is selling, let me just copy this keyword. There it is on 81,000. So he's selling 2 or 3 copies a day. Now we can just put that locomotive book for kids. Are there any other keywords? Rail cars for kids. Let's try that. Rail cars for kids. That popped up by itself. So let's copy that. If we search rail car for kids, we're going to see super low search results and the book doesn't pop up. So because the book doesn't pop up, if we actually include this keyword, we're going to show up against actual toys for kids. So let's try rail cars book for kids. Maybe rail car book for kids. For kids doesn't come up. So let me just write it myself. So rail car is not a very popular keyword from what we can see. Let's go back and see what other keywords we can find. Trains. So it looks like if we're publishing a train book for kids, these are our main keywords. And this is more than enough for Amazon to help you out. Even though it seems like 5 keywords is not a lot, unfortunately the niche doesn't have any more keywords that are super specific. Now, like we said in the theory video, once you give Amazon the correct keywords, even if it's 5, even if it's 10, as long as it's 100% targeted towards your book and people are searching for it, Amazon is going to do all the hard work for you at the start. Now, at the start, you're only going to rank for very few keywords, but as long as your conversion rate is high, then later on in month 2 and month 3, you're going to slowly start to expand and you're going to reach more targeted audiences and broader audiences at the same time. So your book is going to grow, but you have to give it the most relevant information, even if it's only a little, because as soon as you give some irrelevant information to Amazon, it confuses the algorithm and it makes it so much harder to grow correctly. So it looks like there's no other keywords. Let's try again. Train for kids, train book for children. There's another one. And we also have 4-year-old and 4 boys. So let's add that as well. Train book for boys, because it is a train book for boys. Also train book for children, because that's just another way of saying for kids. And since it popped up, it means people are searching for it. Preschoolers, I'm not quite sure how old preschoolers are. So let's see. Preschoolers, 3 to 5 year olds. So if we're doing a book for 3 to 5 year olds, and we also have it here, that also works for us. So train book for preschoolers. Great. Now we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 main keywords. 7 of them are going to be our backend keywords, which in this case, we can just get rid of this one because we're automatically ranking for it with this long tail, because this is train book for kids ages 4 to 8, and this is just train book for kids. But since train book for kids is in this one, and also in this one, and also in this one, we're already going to be ranking for that short tail keyword. So these are our 7 backend keywords. There we go. We found our 7 backend keywords. These are the keywords we're going to use to certainly place inside our title, subtitle, and description in order to index for these keywords. But that's the free version. If you want to do the paid version, all you have to do is copy your competitor ASINs. Then you're going to place your competitor ASINs in Cerebro, which is an app inside Helium 10, which you have to pay around $99 a month for. Once you paste your competitor's ASINs in Cerebro, you can click the search button and a bunch of keywords are going to come up. These keywords are all found in your competitor's books. What I like to do is to sort these competitors by the keywords that they're ranking for, all of them. So all 4 of my competitors are ranking for the same keyword. I want to know what those same keywords are because they're the keywords that are common between them that they're all ranking for. And most of the time, the first ones that pop up are super relevant for that book. So if I'm making a book about puberty for girls, then all my competitors are going to be puberty book for girls. And I want to see the common keywords and search terms that they are indexed for between them. And if I can find the keywords that all of them are ranking for, they're the common keywords between them, and it's most likely going to be puberty book for kids or for girls or whatever is relevant to their books. And I can just copy those keywords and paste them. No need to do manual research myself. But the free way is more than good enough.